Will you be my workout buddy?
Hold for sound. You got it.
Let's go.
Welcome to another episode of Workout Buddies. Today your special guest is Rick Glassman. I have not been working out for a couple of years because of some sports injuries. I'm a little depressed and I'm a little out of shape, but I'm looking forward to the motivation and I'm looking forward to the before video. And maybe in a few months to a year from now I could come back and be fucking jacked.
You will be, my friend.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Can we start with a little maybe scapula exercise a little bit up here?
Sounds great.
Whee!
Winnie will be joining.
Whee!
And like I said, you can set your own boundaries.
Okay.
We're gonna start with our shoulders over our hands,
Yep.
hips over your knees. Then you just lower your shoulders towards the ground and then push the ground away.
Done this. I may not work out much, but I have been in physical therapy for years.
Amazing.
Yep.
This will get the job done. I'm so excited you're here, Rick, and everyone at home. We've known each other for quite a few years.
Yes, ma'am.
Probably like 5 years or so. First time getting to train together.
First time getting to train together, although, yeah, I was gonna say, because you were with me when I did a basketball video, which wasn't really training.
It was a form of training.
It was physical, it was physical.
We'll go into full cat-cow now, so just bring your mid back up towards the ceiling, tuck your chin, look towards your hips, and then slowly lower your ribcage towards the ground, bring your eyes.
I don't know if I'm doing it right.
Yeah, it's looking good. And then, yep, eyes towards your hips, really raise the mid back as much as you can. Yeah, there you go. Now, then raise your eyes to the sky, dip your mid back. There we go. Definitely right there. So at home, if you haven't seen Rick Glassman's comedy, if you haven't seen his acting, you must. He is incredible in every way. I've watched so many episodes of your podcast.
Thanks.
I think I've seen all of your shows.
You are, when you asked me to do this, I wanted to do it anyway because, like I said, I'm looking for a little inspiration to be a little bit more active.
Yeah.
But also it's like, you're, out of all my friends who I know the least, who I've seen the least, you're by far my most supportive. And I'm like, yeah, if there's anything you ever want me to do, I'm like, if I have to, I think I have to.
That's so nice of you. Bring your leg out to the side. I know you mentioned you might have a little bit of groin pain, but see if this feels okay to bring it out to the side. No?
Yeah, fine.
That's okay?
Yeah, I just feeling some clicks.
Okay, go to the range of motion. That feels okay. If not,
Am I switching legs?
so we'll keep that here. And then you just rock back slowly towards your heel there. Go only to the range of motion that feels okay. And at home, you can go a little bit faster than us if you want. You can go slower than us. This is just meant to really open up your hips, the inside of our leg here.
We're doing, we call this Jewish pacing.
Is that what this
This
is?
is Jewish pacing. This is, we'll do something.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
I love it. Let's do one more right here. Nice and slow. And bring that leg in. We're gonna switch sides. Now, I've got to support. I mean, here's the thing, Rick. Obviously, you're incredibly talented. You're so funny.
Okay, all right. You know what?
Right?
Enough of that stuff.
Enough of it. But I love seeing the creative process, and Rick does it better than anyone as far as the production of his podcast and all of the things that you put into it. It's super cool, and so I love just seeing creative people create things that are important to them. So
Thank you.
yeah, it's super fun.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Winnie!
Winnie, come over here, Bubba. Give me one more right here. Good. All right, let's come up to our feet here.
Oh, if I do come back and do this, which the only reason it would make sense is if so I could have like a progress show.
Yes.
I want to bring my doggy.
Alvin. Tell me about Alvin.
Well, Alvin is a pug chihuahua.
Love. Reach down towards
And he's
toes.
perfect, and there's not much left to discuss. Yeah.
Rock your hips to the side.
Yeah, I'm not really.
He really is perfect.
Oh my gosh. I have my father's legs.
Slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Today, the workout that I have planned for us, I call it my break the seal workout. We're gonna reach down again. Because this is the workout that I do every time I've taken some time off. It just gets a little bit of everything. And we only do 2 rounds So we're kind of just breaking the seal, getting everything moving.
What is your take on, it seems like I know it, but on static stretching before an exercise? I was under the impression that this is not something that I want to do.
Well, we're making it active by moving a little bit. We're not just staying here. We're really working
right.
on our mobility right here. And the next part is what I was building towards. So you reach towards your toes. You might want to get a slightly wider step right here. And you lower your hips down to the range of motion that feels okay for you.
What is this, for my hamstrings?
So you're working on your hips right here, and then when you stand back up, you'll feel that stretch in your hamstrings right there. Yeah, good. Right here. So this is called a squat to stand. I do this before almost every single workout, especially if I'm doing a lower body day. So keeping it.
What are we doing, full body?
Yes, we're doing a little bit of everything. So we're hitting chest, back, quads, glutes, core, a little bit of everything. Give me one more. Good. Okay, this next one.
I'm already tired. How did I used to do this? How do people do stuff?
It feels really challenging to begin with, but I promise the more you do it.
No, I know.
The next one, stand with your feet about shoulder width apart. Right here. We're gonna send our hips back. So soft bend in the knee. You're gonna send the hips back, reach forward simultaneously. So later in the workout, we're gonna be doing a form of a deadlift. This right here is just prepping our body for that. So sending the hips back, keeping the spine nice and neutral, good. And as you reach forward, do it again. Have your eyes traced towards the ground, yes. So what we don't wanna do is keeping our head forward like this and cranking our neck. So as we reach forward, keeping nice neutral neck and spine, and then pull back up, really feeling your glutes. Give me two more right here. One more, and then we will get to it.
All right.
All right, sir, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Great, okay.
Oh, are you recording this? Are you recording this?
You signed the release already,
I don't want people
so
seeing this.
legally, we can do this. We're gonna start here.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you just need the one for that. And actually, I'm gonna give you two of them. And then,
One for each ball.
there you go.
It's a little inappropriate, but like sometimes I kind of have like little boy humor like that.
Every now and then?
Every now and then.
Okay, I love that.
Oh, what are you
It's
doing
one
there? You got
dumbbell.
the 20s, huh?
It's just a number, you know?
True that.
Okay, we're gonna start here. Hold here, wrap the fingers around. Sometimes at home I see people having their fingers open. We wanna make sure we have a firm grip on the dumbbell. Feet about here, let's go on the side of our mat. So you go on that side to, full flat surface. Feet about shoulder width apart. Mm-hmm. We're gonna initiate the movement by bending our knees, going hips back down into a squat, and drive the ground up. Look at it, you're really mobile. Look at that.
Whatever.
Oh gosh, now push the ground away. This is our goblet squat here. We're here for 8 total reps. This is rep 3.
Weight on the heels?
Yeah, so try and sit back. Think about like sitting back in a chair. You don't want to go back so far on your heels that you tip over.
Knees behind my toes though, isn't that a thing?
So you want to keep your knees tracking with your toes. There are certain times when your knees might go in front of your toes in certain types of movements.
Already feeling this in the groin. That's not necessarily a bad thing,
Okay.
but I get scared.
One more.
I get scared to push myself sometimes because of how many times I've had to like.
No, I get that. And that's the
Gotta
thing
stop.
is understanding the difference between an exercise feeling challenging and an exercise feeling painful. And being able to differentiate that takes time. So the next one is going to be a chest press. So you're gonna take a dumbbell in each hand. We're gonna have a dumbbell in each hand, firm grip on the dumbbell. Now I want your elbows to be at a 45-degree angle. Yep, so at home, if I were to look at the top of you, I want you to look like an arrow, right at the top. It keeps our shoulders in a nice, strong position. Good. We're gonna do 8 from there. You've already gotten 3, my friend. Keep it going. Nice firm grip on the dumbbell. Think about power on the way up, slow on the way down. Keep going. Nice job, give me 2 more. 7, last one. 8, good. Lower down. All right, break. Nice job. How did that feel? Any shoulder things, all the things? Perfect. All right. We're gonna go into a plank hold right here. So we'll go onto our forearms. A modification would be to be on your hands third modification is to go onto your knees right here, okay? So when we're in the plank, think about maybe a little bit of a hollow body. You want your rib cage down to really get your core on. There we go.
Am I doing it right? I feel
Yes,
like I'm
sir.
doing it right.
You're doing it great.
Do I want my feet wider?
So if your feet are wider, you're gonna have a bit of a stronger base. The closer they are together, the more challenging it's gonna be. Winnie is here to congratulate you on a strong first set.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
There we go, nice job.
Oh, thank you.
5
thank you.
seconds. 3, 2, 1, break. Quick break here. Nice job.
Thank you for the support.
We have one more round of that. Look at,
Man, he's so cute.
excuse me, we don't need to do that though. We can do without that.
What did he do?
He's just licking himself. But then I don't want him to lick your face.
It wouldn't be the first dog wiener that I had licked onto my face. Oh my goodness.
Again, you can set your own boundaries.
Yeah, it's okay. You're just cleaning, you're not blowing.
That's true. I mean, I don't know.
I do. There's a big
Okay,
difference.
you know the difference? Okay.
Yeah, when it comes out, it's blowing.
Oh, great.
We're going back to doing.
We're gonna go back to the top. We're gonna go to goblet squats one more round. How's that weight feel?
Good. It sounds like an exercise they would do in Harry Potter.
Yes, we actually did that in the Harry Potter workout that I did with them.
Ooh, goblet squats?
Yes.
What you did with them? Who's them?
We did goblet of fire squats. So let's start our reps. If you feel any sort of pain, just don't go down quite as low. So I led the Harry Potter cast through a workout a couple days ago.
Who's the Harry Potter cast?
So it's the traveling Broadway show.
Cool.
It's at Pantages. Yeah, so super fun. They did a great job. They're here for 19 weeks, so.
I want to go.
Yeah, well, let me know. They will gladly bring you in.
Can I be in it?
In Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Can you do magic?
I don't know, you tell me.
We'll find out.
I don't know what you thought I was gonna do, but I was gonna pull something from behind your ear.
Oh,
We were gonna put it in post.
Oh, perfect.
What do
Chest press.
Right. Can I do magic?
Wait, did you ever get into magic as a kid? And you can bend your knees, plant your feet into the ground.
I did get into magic a little bit, yeah. Both the card game, Magic the Gathering.
Oh, okay.
I got real into that.
Nice.
But then magic tricks, yeah, I went to magic shops and took some magic classes, and I just saw David Copperfield last week
No way.
in Vegas, yeah.
How was it?
Pretty good.
I've never seen him before.
Yeah, he's been doing it for a while,
2 more.
and it shows.
Yeah, he's got it down and break. Very good. We'll go into one more plank.
Yep.
Have you been to Magic Castle here?
Yes.
Is it cool?
Yeah, it's cool.
I want to go.
You gotta dress up for it though.
Ooh, it's a fancy affair.
First time I did it, I wore a suit because you have to.
Yeah.
And I had a stand-up show beforehand, so I wore a suit on stage.
That's amazing.
But I didn't wear the
Time has
right
begun.
shoes. So when I got there, I had a suit, no, not the right shoes, so they kicked me out.
Like sneakers?
Like black sneakers that look like you could wear them to a wedding.
Gotcha. So Dennis would definitely wear those to a wedding.
Yeah.
He's a big sneaker guy.
But then I went again last year, and it was a good time.
So cool.
Went with a now ex of mine, but it was like, oh, that's a good date.
And
Feels like a good
rest.
date night.
At home rest. Yeah, that would be good.
So, if there's anybody looking for a Jewish guy who complains about his body, who isn't in the best shape, but he's funny sometimes when he's in the mood, but he gets sagged every now and then recently, and you're interested in starting a family with him, and you're really, really nice, and you're so good looking, so much so that's like, why would you want to be with Rick? Send me a message. I don't know if I'm interested, but I'll be flattered. Okay, now what?
That, I think, was the best pitch. You don't need dating apps when you have that.
True that.
True that. Oh my gosh. All right, you ready for block 2?
That was block 1?
That was block 1. You
Yeah,
did it. Nice
that's
job.
Who's your little boy?
Okay.
Who's your
So
little
next
boy?
one, I'm going to increase your weights a bit. We're gonna go RDL, row, and the last one is gonna be a hollow body hold. So we just worked a lot of the front side of our body, and now we are going to work the back side. All right, so I'm going to give you, let's start with this.
Winnie, go. There's too many weights around right now.
Too many weights. He gets out of the way pretty well. Maybe
I
not.
like how he gets into the hand. Like he wants to.
Yes, he always puts the snout right in
Yeah.
there. And like when you're just about to fall asleep, he puts his wet nose right on your body.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, okay, well.
It's because it's cold. I like a little cold. I like to kiss my dog on the side of his mouth where you could feel the wet lips, but it's not, it's just wet and a little cold. Do little kisses here.
That's the one, okay.
Am I standing?
Yep, we're gonna stand. So,
RDLs?
yes, have you done an RDL before?
Nope.
Okay, perfect. Well, you're gonna learn. We're gonna move to the side again. Give us a little bit of space. I'm gonna show you from the side just so that people at home can see. So we're working the back side of our body. We wanna have a soft bend in the knee, but we're not like bending our knees. We're initiating the movement by sending our hips back, keeping the dumbbells close to your body, almost like if you were to shave your legs. Think about how close you'd be to your legs right there.
I go right around here.
Yep, so I'm gonna make a little bit of a correction. Do one more. Yes. So you wanna think about, we don't wanna round our back. It's really easy to get to this point, especially if we go too low. So think about hips back, neutral spine.
Does this look good?
Yes, sir, that's beautiful. Very, very good, okay.
Thank you.
All right, so let's get 8 right here. You've already done 2.
4.
You've done
You can check
4?
the tape, but I feel like it.
Okay, perfect. If you're at home.
I'll just keep doing whatever you do.
Okay, I'm at 3. All right, you're done if you want to be, but if you want extra credit,
we got 2 more.
Perfect.
You're supportive, I'll do it with you.
Oh, thank you. Last one. Okay, great. Next up, you can put those down. We're gonna go into a row. So we're gonna work on our lat muscles, our back muscles. This is also gonna get our core on. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go into a split stance. You're gonna take one dumbbell. Arm is gonna be out to the side for stability. Shoulder directly over your hand. Then you're gonna pull the dumbbell into your pocket. Yep. And so kind of bring your chest a little bit more towards the ground. Get this glute on right here. Good. We're gonna go 8 each side. Good.
I feel in my, what is this? Not my abductor. What is out here?
The outer glute right there,
Is that
like
what
the
this
medius.
is? This.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah. Glute med.
On this side, yeah?
Yep. That's exactly what you want.
8 on each side?
Yep. All right. Switch it up. At home, you can switch too. Let's go. Nice job. Think about power when you pull and control the descent on the way down. You get a lot of work done when you're controlling the descent as well. Nice job. Keep it going. Do one more. Good. Dumbbell down. We're gonna go to the mat again. We're gonna go into a hollow body hold. Okay? So for this one, I'm gonna show you a couple different options that you can do. Think rib cage down, so at home. When I say rib cage down, sometimes we can flare our ribs out like this. Bring them down as if someone were gonna punch you in the stomach. Yes.
Like that?
Exactly like that, yes. Hands and everything.
Sorry, Wayne.
We wanna avoid the bullies. Rib cage down,
Wait,
shoulders off the
I
ground.
gotta see. Here, come on.
Hey, Mr. Sir.
It's okay, I'll just put it on the other side.
Yeah,
Come here,
that
Bob.
works.
Okay, what?
So shoulders off the ground, neutral neck, legs out, okay? Modification, you can raise your legs, you can also bend your legs.
I'll do that for now.
Perfect. So your time has begun.
Oh, we're just holding this.
Yep, hollow body hold. Nice job.
Go away. Winnie, go away.
Hey, Mr. Guy.
Winnie, go away. No, it's okay. I'm not,
You want the kisses or no?
I want him to listen.
Winnie! Okay, come here, guy. We have a few more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sir, you need to listen.
And now we're redoing?
Say it again.
Now that was the RD and L?
Yep,
So we do it
go
again?
back to the top. Yeah. Do you need some water or anything?
I'm okay.
Okay.
You?
At home, feel free to grab some water.
You need
if
some
you
water,
like.
just get some water. You can even press pause, just, you know?
Exactly.
But don't get used to pressing pause because we still want you to keep up with pacing if you need to. But like even while we're talking now, go get your water, come on back.
There we go. I love it.
You have a very good morning talk show, yes and energy.
Oh, good.
Where you go, I love that. So now what we're thinking is we're gonna start back up on the second block with our R's. Now I remember what it is, but for the people at home, remind them what the first thing is that we're doing? Something about?
Our RDLs?
Yeah, we're doing something with these.
Yeah, so we're gonna grab our dumbbells.
Right, and then we're doing the R, which stands for?
Romanian.
That's right, Romanian. And now we're gonna do what we already did. And
Yes.
Which is we're shaving our legs, I remember.
We're shaving our legs.
We're gonna do 8, and again, keep in mind not to hunch your shoulders, keep your shoulder blades back, lean forward, stay close to the legs, and feel it's not just a quick up, but it's the negative on the way down where we're in control. That's right, that's 3, very good.
I'm so motivated right now.
Come on, we're halfway there. 4 more.
Any counts?
Breathe in, out, on the way up. Breathe in through the nose. And out through the mouth. Breath work isn't so witchy, and if you're into that, that's great. But it really is part of calming your central nervous system. That's right, and I think we're done, but one more, because you know what? We can, and we should be grateful. 2, 3, up slow. Great. Now let's put one down. We're gonna hold one. We're gonna put a leg back. Now what we want is we want the leg back that we're holding on to. Think of it like a layup, where it follows. Just joking. And, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Now we're rowing. D. D stands for decentralized, because we have, what does the D stand for?
In RDL?
Yeah.
Deadlift.
This is deadlift? This is
No, we're rowing now. That was the last one. Yeah. We're rowing here.
Yeah, this is a row.
Yes, sir.
We're working on our lower traps right here. We're also working on our core as we're tight. If your leg is back enough, you'll feel it on your outer glute. That feels good. It burns in a good way, you know? And the way we're like, but I feel like I'm doing something I'm supposed to. We're gonna switch now, is that what you said?
We're gonna switch now, if you're ready.
And, yeah, that's nice.
That is nice. You can bring your arm out to the side.
Sorry, my balance didn't really need it, but I'll do it.
That's great.
Watch this. Look how balanced I am.
Look at you.
But isn't this just for balance, you said?
Yeah, just a little counterbalance.
What are we at, 6?
Yep. Nice job.
Great. One, we're gonna work on our hollow body something or other.
Yeah, tell us all about this one.
So a lot of people think the abs are a glamour muscle. We're doing it so we can look great in a bathing suit. Hey, I want you to look great in a bathing suit if that's something you care about, but your core is more than that. Your core is your core. It's your back, it's your glutes, it's your legs, it's your posture. And when you have a tight core, it's not just about the muscles.
Let's begin.
Yep, absolutely. It's about being able to hold yourself up in the confident way that you deserve. I mean, you're putting so much time into your body. Why don't we put so much time into our energy?
Ooh, and how do we do that?
Well, I like to call it intention. With everything we do, it's not just mind, muscle intention, it's just the why we're doing it. And we have to remember why we're doing it. Are we doing it to look good, to feel good, to get out of our own head, to live a little bit longer because we want to have kids?
And rest.
Okay. But whatever our intention is, understand the why. And if you appreciate why you're doing it, then keep going. And if you don't, then ask yourself, why am I doing this? And maybe you don't find an answer and you change it up. Maybe you find an answer and it helps motivate you even more. But at the end of the day, if you keep talking, we really get to stall. Really get to stall.
And you're doing a great job of that.
Huh?
Are you ready for our last set?
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, grab some water at home if you'd like.
I'm gonna.
Absolutely, me too.
I love this stuff. Now this is cold and I'm fine with cold. Cold water is like a little dessert, but if you can, try to have it room temp. Your body needs to work through it with the cold, and we want it to work where we want it to work, not just to cool down our water before we get hydrated. Hi, Winnie.
All right.
Am I still on? I don't know if you're listening. You could hear me okay?
Still on? Okay, perfect. Okay.
Did you hear when she farted the next one? You want to say that out?
Let's grab.
When we were doing the core stuff, she farted. Don't blame it on me. But she farted, and the next thing she farted, and it was gross. Not gross to me, but people might think it was gross. So. But she farted. She's been farting a lot. She keeps farting. Sorry, I was just wondering if I was trying to match up the time codes for sound. Okay. All right, well, 25s for each of us?
I can't wait to find out what that was. Yes, we're each gonna do 25s.
Ooh, okay. Let's do it.
Okay, great. So our first exercise, we're gonna go onto the mat.
Yep.
We're gonna go into a glute raise.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it onto your hips here.
Oh yes, I know this. Work on the butt.
Yes.
Hi.
Winnie.
Hold on, I'm almost done. Okay, thank you, Winnie. Winnie, what's that over there?
Go see Dennis. Go see go. All right.
All right, we're gonna do some hip raises.
We're gonna do some hip raises. Dumbbell on your hips right here. Make sure you have a firm grip on the dumbbell because we're gonna be lifting our hips off the ground. Drive through the heels into full extension right here. Squeeze the glutes at the top, control on the way down. We're gonna be here for 12.
Oh, doing 12, okay.
Yes. Yeah, not 12 seconds, 12 reps. Nice. Feel okay?
I feel really good. And for those of you out there who were maybe interested in going on a date with me, but you weren't quite sure what I had in me, take a look at this.
Look at this.
Look at this. I've read a lot of books on the woman's body. I really have.
Have you?
Yeah.
Tell me about them.
Well, did you know that 86% of women cannot orgasm penetratively?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I mean, those are the odds. I haven't noticed that. But at the end of the day, it's their body. And if you're interested in learning it, then I think that's a great sign. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Every woman's body's different. But at the end of the day, confidence is about accepting who you are, not pretending you're something that you're not. Now, we want to work on the core a little bit more?
Nope, not yet.
Okay, what are we doing?
You're gonna be up on your feet.
Okay, all right.
So this one, let's first try it without the dumbbell, actually, make sure it feels okay on the groin. We're gonna go into a wide stance here. You're going to lean to the side, lateral squat. And then push back
I could do
up.
it with a weight. Maybe I'll do a little bit less.
Sure,
I've
sure,
done
of
these.
course.
I'll grab a 15.
Okay.
And then this, yeah?
Yep, so put it in the opposite hand.
In the center?
Yep, in the
Like
center.
this?
Yep, so we'll be right here. And then drive through that outer foot right there. Yep, good. You're here for 6.
Knee behind the toe?
You want it to be tracking with the toe, right there, yep.
What does tracking mean?
So basically, like-
The toe's not moving.
Right, so see where my ending point
So
is here?
at the end, it's even with
Yes.
it. Got it.
Yes, exactly.
Am I pointed the right
And
way?
switch. Yep, you're doing great. It's perfect. Let's hit the other side right here, yep. So sometimes what people will do is called knee valgus, and so their knees cave in like this.
Right.
And that is where we get a lot of issues with knee problems. We one more on this side. Good.
I think that's just 6. Am I doing 8?
We're doing 6 per side.
Okay.
Want to make sure that it felt okay. Okay, then last one. You can keep that weight.
Right.
What we're gonna do here, I'm gonna show you without weight first. So we're gonna go hold the dumbbell here, alternate lowering legs. Okay?
Yeah, unfortunately, this is where my groin stuff gets in the way.
Okay. I'll show you an alternative
Let me see.
if you feel any sort of way about it.
Let me see you do it again, please.
Okay. So,
Just like bicycle type kicks?
so essentially we're gonna be here,
Back and
lower
down
it down. Yep.
Yep,
Really
got it.
press that spine into the ground. Yep, so lower the leg down.
Does this look all right?
Yes, sir. Looks great. Good. Firm grip on the dumbbell. Keep it over your chest, not over your face. Good. Keep going.
Got some clicking going on.
Some clicking.
Yeah.
One more each side.
I don't think it's a problem. It's curious to me.
Lower the dumbbell to the side. Good. Yeah, sometimes clicking can be normal. If there's pain, obviously that's a different story. Good job.
Is that it?
We're gonna do one more round of that,
Right.
and then that will be it.
That round only had 2 exercises.
No, we did glute raise, lateral squat.
Glute raise, right.
Yep,
Glute raise, all right.
glute raise. Is that weight okay?
Oh yeah.
Okay, great. Perfect, we'll do 12. And let's hit it. Good.
Does this look all right?
Yep, it's perfect. Keep it going. Sometimes people will feel it too much in their quads, and so if that's the case, you would adjust your foot positioning. So sometimes
By making it wider?
you could make it wider. Everyone's anatomy is slightly different. Like their femurs are different lengths, so it just kind of depends on the individual. So the first modification I'll usually do is have them pull their heels in. Give me 2 more. 2 and 1. Good. Very, very good.
All right. Let's keep the heart rate going.
Yes, sir. Ride stance. Yep, good. Good. And really think about feeling it in this glute right here. Drive, yeah. Good. Nice. Let's do one more on this side. Good. Switch sides. Everyone at home. Here we go. Do you have any certain goals that you want to work towards?
It's more mental, I think.
Yeah?
But like doing stuff where when I'm done, I feel
Rest.
I feel like I did something, whether it's a little sore, my heart rate got up, I just feel like I worked out, because sometimes when I do like PT stuff, I'm doing, it feels like the bare minimum. Maybe I'm supposed to, but it gets to a point where I feel like, am I growing?
Yeah.
And I want to get to the point to where I do that and I feel that like I could keep doing it. Like I want to put in work, I want to work out, I want to do what I used to do. I'm just
Of course.
really scared, and I don't know how much that fear is efficiency. Some of it is, I think a lot of it isn't. So I want to feel like I worked out, like, okay, cool, do that again tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely.
And maybe I'll push myself a little more, but hey, I just want to find something where I could consistently do this and my shirts fit me in a way that I like again.
Hey, that's a great goal.
What's yours? Because you're in such good shape when you've been. Is it more maintaining, or are you still like trying to get stronger?
You know, I would say maintenance is big for me, but I have like skills that I want to improve. So I'm not here trying to be like, I want to get my heaviest 1 rep max on bench press. I just don't really care about that kind of stuff right now. I want to continually challenge myself in the workouts that I'm doing. But for me, I want to get more mobile, like my joints.
Right.
Give me one more each side.
What does that have to do with the skills that you're working on? Or are you considering mobility a skill?
Mobility is a skill, absolutely, and rest. Nice job. Very good.
Is that it?
That is it. Do you want to do some stretching?
Sure.
Okay, let's do some stretching right here. Let's go into a half kneeling position here. Yep. Then just give me a little bit of a forward lean so you can feel a bit of a hip flexor stretch right here. Yep, so we'll just hang out here. And then reach over to the side. Feel that lat stretch right there. Good.
What, reaching over? What am I reaching over?
So just reach kind of over your head
this,
right
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
So you can stretch this side of your body right there. Yep.
If I don't feel much in my groin or hip flexor, should I should I go deeper?
Yeah, try and give it a little bit more of a push right here.
Like this?
Yep. Do you feel it right here in your groin? Or in your hip flexor?
On this side.
On
only.
that side? Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe try and make it a little bit wider right there. There you go.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. So yeah, so my goal is I want to improve my mobility just for longevity. Like as I age, I don't want to feel super creaky. And then back, reach towards the toe right there. You don't have to get all the way there. Just go to the range of motion that feels okay for you. Good. I also want to I've never been a dancer. I've always played sports that like had a ball or track.
Yeah.
And so I've been taking classes from friends and stuff,
Right,
which has been very fun.
Yeah, we talked about that. I'd be down to do a hip hop class or something.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's
switch?
fun.
Can I switch?
Yep.
Or am I doing more?
Yep, we'll switch sides now. Yeah. Good. Well, I'm excited to see a couple months from now how you're feeling.
Well, I hope I really want to keep going.
Look, I think you are an athlete, so you understand your body, you understand how to move, and let's reach back and reach forward.
I've really conditioned myself. I think I've calibrated like my understanding of pain when it comes to this stuff in a way that I used to just push through everything.
Yeah.
And I think that was the bad move. And
Yeah.
and my next step was to not push through anything. And then I'm just static for years.
Yeah.
And I'm only somewhat recently at the point where it's like, all right, I don't know where the middle is.
Yeah.
But I want to lean more towards pushing through.
Yeah.
But like sometimes I'll be working out and I feel good, and I'm noticing some differences. I feel good, my body I feel is starting to look good. 3 months in, something happens. Not even I got tendonitis for 8 months. I couldn't do anything. Like just this body, and I don't know when to chill. It makes me want to stop even trying because I lose all of my work that I put in.
It's a tricky thing, especially because you're so used to playing sports. Reach through, thread this arm through. Yep, And then just get a little shoulder stretch right here.
What shoulder am I stretching in this position, right or left? Okay, I feel.
You'll also feel it.
here.
You'll feel a stretch there too. But if you can get a little bit more rotation.
Right. Yeah, palm up, right? With
yeah,
my
your
right.
palm, the hand that's reaching through the palm will be up. Yep.
I'm really not feeling much past my left shoulder, but I think that's probably because that's where it hurts.
Sure. We don't want pain, so just kind of go to that point where you feel a little bit of stretch. And switch sides. Well, I think this is the key, like easing into it, trying not to do the most, taking days off when you feel like you need it, and just building up slowly. That's the thing. I want to be active forever. So it's like, that's why I don't do some of these like types of workouts where I know people get injured a lot and it's just like really heavy on the body. We're here for a long time, you know? And it's just about getting into the groove, and today you did it.
Yeah, thanks. I'm sweating a little. It feels good.
Good.
I miss being active, man, so much.
Yeah.
So much.
Well, today's your day one.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, and thank you for tuning in. Make sure to check out next week's episode with Bill Bellamy. We're very excited for him to come to the studio. And as I always like to say, if you push yourself a little bit, you're not doing nothing. So thank you so much for tuning in, and make sure you click like and subscribe, hit that bell, and check out our sponsors. What is it, Helix Sleep? What do we got?
We don't have sponsors yet. It's just us, yeah. But where can people find you, Rick? Where can people?
Rick Glassman. You can figure it out if they're interested. Just anything. My podcast is called Take Your Shoes Off. I prefer to tell people to check it out on YouTube, all else equal, because we do a lot of visual stuff. But yeah, all right.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for joining, Rick.
Thank you for stopping me on the street and asking me to be your workout buddy.
All right, everyone, make sure you go check out Rick and his podcast and all of his things, and we will see you next time.